supposed to go to Korea, that it looked like all of the signs were telling me to stay in Georgia, because no matter if I went to Korea or I stayed in Georgia, I still had to go through the healing process regardless. But I wasted $400 plus more money trying to get to Korea. But it's okay, because like I love Georgia. I didn't feel comfortable leaving, so everything worked out. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was sad that I was staying in Georgia, so I blocked my ticket a week before I was supposed to leave to Korea. And when I blocked the ticket, I was like, okay, I got my ticket, I got my bags tagged, my suitcase tagged, everything's ready to go. I just had to wait for my flight. Y'all, the day of my flight, I missed the bus. I was like, oh shit, I missed the bus, I fell asleep. And honestly, if he were to ask me, like, how is this healing journey going, I would say it has been difficult. Like, I thought I was doing good until I woke up. I didn't want to brush my hair, want to eat. I was like, you have to get up. It's going to be hard. Life is hard. You know, it's hard to deal with your emotions and to confront yourself. But you can't sit there and do absolutely nothing. When I realized at 25, because I'm 25, I realized obviously I was going from relationship to relationship because I was running from my family. And even though I had my own money, I'm like, I'm good, I have my own money, I can support myself. It just was never enough to fully do it. And I wasn't like I was using like the man to financially provide for me, because no man has ever done that. But it's like, as a woman, if you know like how your relationship is with your family, and you know you have limited money, like my first thought was like, yes, I want genuine marriage. You know, that's why I always try to pick someone that I have a genuine connection with. But also I was thinking about it financially. Like, if this man leads, like I have to make sure, like if this man leads, then what's going to happen? You know, like who's going to take care of me? And I was like 22 all the way until 24 with this mindset. And then I realized, like, after I got abandoned into Tbilisi last year, that this man, I said I can't depend on a man anymore. Like, it's funny because I never did though. Like, the man has never taken care of me financially. I always had my own money. It's just the longevity of, I want a man to provide for me. I want to be a wife, but I also need the financial security. You're willing to put up with, not like infidelity, but you're willing to put up with a man that you know is not fully choosing you just because you want to get married, you want financial security. And thank God I never ended up in that situation, because yeah, this man wasn't going to fully choose you, and you would have been in like a loveless marriage because this person is unhealed and you're probably not the person that he wanted. I was so fucking embarrassed because I didn't realize I was really operating in this way. But I was like, at the same time, how can I really blame myself? Can I really blame myself when I'm living in survival mode? Like I had to run away. Like I always explained this, that I always had a passion for living abroad, right? But what I'm saying is like you feel like you need to find a person, you know, that you can be safe with. And, you know, when this person is a man, this can put you in so many bad situations instead of like seeking out friendship. It's so embarrassing thinking back at it. I was like, what the fuck? Because like, in my opinion, I was doing just fine without a man. I was doing just fine. And actually, I would have went way more harder if I wasn't so hyper-focused on getting saved from my family. I had 10,000 followers. I wasn't making money on social media, but I was gaining a lot of attraction. And so I always say the biggest downfall of a woman is going to be an insecure, weak man that this woman has. Where she's going in her life, it requires to have someone that has the same alignment. So if you are someone that is meant to reach millions of people, thousands of people, or even hundreds of people, or you're meant to save lives because you're a doctor, doctor, you need to be with someone that's going to walk with you in that purpose, not someone who's going to drag you down because they have a bunch of insecurities that they failed to work on. So you have to be another and coddle them, and then that leads you to stepping back on what you're supposed to do. So instead of dedicating your time to your purpose and helping people and also being a good wife, you're over here being a leper. You don't feel properly loved and cared for. There's no way you can operate in your purpose, because I tried this. You're not looking at the inconsistencies in his behavior. He's avoidant. He has unhealed wounds. He's blaming it on you. Maybe he wants you to mother him. He's not going to be the type of man that can truly lead you, not just you as a woman, as a wife, but also in your purpose. He's not going to be that person that's going to help assist you. They just care how the person makes them feel. But when you really think about it, if you marry someone based off of how they make you feel, what if they make you feel unworthy? What if they make you feel unloved? How many men are going to walk away from you because they might not know exactly what you carry, but they know that you are carrying something that they know that they cannot be a part of. And if you get in a covenant with this person and they're not able to help you, you are going to feel stuck. So when I was with this guy 2 years ago, I was telling him that I wanted to do a speaking conference because he was going to a conference for work. I'm telling this guy that I wanted to go to Tbilisi to do a conference, speak at a conference, talk about mental health, talk about self-love, like how it is living with facial paralysis and how to accept yourself. And he's looking at me like, not like, oh, who does she think she is? But like, I'm confused what you're talking about. The audio unfortunately cut out, so I'm just going to wrap up the video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.